Seems like every year, sports talk shows, advertisers, players talk about soccer finally hitting the big time in the U.S. Well, what needs to happen for soccer to finally get over the hump? Will a 2010 World Cup championship do the trick? Joining us now, quite possibly the greatest American soccer player of his generation, Landon Donovan, joining us Bloomberg today not only to talk about the future of American soccer, but to spread the word, to do some awareness on kids, how to invest their money, and some financial awareness. I told you you'd like that lead-in, didn't you?
I know, that was a good intro.
So welcome.
Thank you.
And tell me about your trip here in New York today.
Doing some media to help promote a financial literacy program and a website, financialsoccer.com, that Visa has partnered with us. It's basically just raising awareness, getting kids, teenagers, adults to take control of their finances, which is something we never did growing up and something I'm passionate about. So.
Very good.
I like
All right,
it.
let's talk about soccer, the broader sport, its interest here in the U.S. It seems every year we hear soccer is getting more and more popular in the U.S., but it still really hasn't broken into the mainstream. What is it going to take?
That's the question, right?
You get asked that probably a million times a day.
Everybody wants to know. We've got a long way to go. We're still far behind other leagues, but we're trying our best to promote the game. It's not like other sports where they just play the game. We play the game. We're ambassadors. We have to be constantly promoting the game, and it's something we take pride in, but it's going to take a while. Superstars
like Tiger Woods, is there somebody like that? There was this Freddie Adu who was touted to be a superstar, but he hasn't quite lived up to the hype. Will U.S. ever develop this Tiger Woods level of athlete? What about you, your own experience? I mean, do people recognize you walking down Lexington Avenue today?
You can't compare me to Tiger, but yeah, we're getting there. We've got quite a few guys that are becoming stars, and kids need that. They need heroes to look at. They need faces to follow. They need someone that inspires them, and we have that, but we need to do it next year on the biggest stage.
So many messages from all my female colleagues saying, when is Landon going to be here? So that's got to be a good sign for you.
That's good.
But how do you take that a step further? I mean, are you doing endorsements? Is this a big part of your income right now?
Yeah, we do what we can to help promote the game. Like I said, it's not just where we have to go out and play, but we all have to be ambassadors. We have to push soccer, and having opportunities like this is good for us.
You caught a little heat for criticizing team captain David Beckham. This is probably another question you knew was coming today. To a writer, you were critical to a writer instead of directly to Beckham. What is your relationship like now with him?
It's very good now, and just because we communicated. I think in life and in soccer and everything you do, communicating is key, and we kind of let things go their own way. We kind of made up stories in our head of what we thought was the case, and when you just sit down and hash it out, it's always better.
What do you think, though, of this, like Beckham, right? European players coming, making a splash, and then bolting. Is that good for the sport or bad for the sport?
It depends. I think David at least seems like he's committed to being here, and he's played well this year. We'll see. In the future, we don't want guys just coming, making big contracts and leaving, but you have to take that chance, and I think David, in the end, I think it'll still be a success story.
Fair response. Well, the U.S. had a good showing in the Confederations Cup in South Africa. You beat top-ranked Spain. What's a realistic goal for the U.S. in the World Cup next year?
Well, don't jinx us. We got to get there first. We have 2 qualifying games coming up in a couple weeks. We should qualify, but you never know. And then assuming we qualify, our goal is to get out of our group. There's 8 groups of 4. You try to get out of that group, and then you get paired in an elimination game with whoever. So after that, we'll see what happens.
Landon Donovan, it was really great meeting you. Thank you so much for coming on Bloomberg News. And I know you probably have a busy afternoon, but make sure you stop and shake some hands around here because there are a lot of people excited to see you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks again, Landon Donovan, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.